NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization of 1949, created by the US as a security measure against the Soviet Union, has decided now is the best time for expansion, extending their border with Russia by another 1,300 kilometers and welcoming Finland to the military alliance of 31 member states. It was said to be another embarrassing blow to Russian President Vladimir Putin, although we can't be sure because nobody's actually covering anything he says. Finnish Prime Minister and top-notch dancer Sanna Marin said reversing military neutrality adopted by Finland since World War II and joining NATO was the result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. However, the ascension of Finland and other nations close to the Russian border can be traced back to plans from the 1990s.
Ryan, no! Cut to the report!
God, don't talk about
Rupert
that.
Holsworthy has more. Like all the hottest clubs, NATO is the one everyone wants to be in, and one of the hardest to get into since 1949, when the military alliance first opened its doors to member states as a safe haven for a close-knit circle of friends from across the transatlantic divide. Today, the club is still kicking. Long-standing patrons include the club's founder, the USA, along with Canada and 30 other European nations, now including new cool kid VIP Finland, and their party-loving Prime Minister Sanna Marin. A regular on the club scene, NATO membership was priority one for the popular Democratic Socialist, who became Finland's youngest Prime Minister at age 34. And nothing would stop her dancing her country to permanent guest list status. Not even a COVID infection could keep her off the dance floor until 4 a.m. And now it's time for Finland to confidently step out as a NATO A-lister, knowing their 1,300-kilometer border with Russia can't be threatened without the military retaliation of 31 other nations. A proud moment for the 37-year-old dancing Prime Minister. The most popular leader... Sorry, Rupert, we interrupt this report with breaking news just in, and it seems Sanna Marin has just been defeated in the Finnish election by the centre-right National Coalition and far-right Finns Party, which have won a combined 41% of the vote, campaigning on issues such as leaving the EU. Back to you, Rupert. Most popular leader Finland has had this century. So Club NATO is stronger than ever, but there are some club-loving patrons who think its days at the top are numbered, including perennial A-lister and former US President Donald Trump, who said this about the military alliance.
NATO, in my opinion, is obsolete. Maybe NATO will dissolve, and that's okay.
President Putin is no fan of the club either.
Not an inch eastwards. This is what we were promised. In the 1990s, they lied to us. 5 waves of further expansion to the east. This is what NATO engaged in. So it's not us threatening them. No, they came to our border.
And it seems the waitlist is still full of candidates from around the Russian border who'll be the next to join the club. Rupert Holsworthy, INN News.